Right before the primary election in New Hampshire, we spoke to the young voters around the state about which issues do they care about most.
What do we want? Climate action. When do we want it? Now. Clean energy for all. Clean energy.
Climate change is definitely really important to me. It always has been growing up. I think it's become more important to a lot of Americans in recent years. I know that we didn't see in the 2016 election, we didn't see any debate questions asked about climate change, and during these primaries we have so much going on around the issue of climate change.
Cap the amount of money they spend on Medicaid, which is not something we need to be doing for people who have no other way of getting health insurance.
I'm waiting on no toast. Okay.
What's an important issue for me is the taxes that get withheld, taxes in the country, the taxes. I think that the taxes.
Like you want
I think that the taxes are. So much tax is taken out, but we don't see that it's getting spent properly on what really needs to be done.
I'm going to make a plug now just for election security. I sit on election law here in the state of New Hampshire, and it's an issue that we're all talking about tangentially, but we need to be looking at it a little bit more focused. And I really appreciate that all the campaigns are talking about healthcare, and these are issues that I obviously think are important, but I just wanted to make a plug for election security. We need to, one, look at foreign interference in our elections, but we also need to, as a country, realize that, it's been the better part of a decade since the federal government has helped states implement the national elections.
So my biggest issue is if these candidates are going to phase out the fossil fuels that have already been extracted out of the ground. We don't know what's going to happen to the Bow coal plant that's right near us and here. We don't know what's going to happen to the fracked gas pipeline that's coming through here. It's called the Granite Bridge Pipeline that's coming through my hometown of Epping, New Hampshire. And we want to make sure that candidates understand that we are not looking for there to be any more infrastructure built, and that the infrastructure that's currently existing is being drowned out and phasing into a green economy so that people have good quality jobs that aren't killing them.
Women's rights, women's health issues, diversity and inclusion in all areas of life, LGBTQ rights. In college, I studied climate change as well as environmental science, as well as sociology and gender studies. And I think for me, they've all been always kind of wrapped up into one, and how climate change impacts other facets of people's lives based on different pieces of their identity.